he's never held a UFC title, but he has every other record you would like to have in the UFC. Most wins, most finishes. He is the perennial contender, Donald Cowboy Cerrone, and this recent form he has shown since becoming a father, arguably the best of his storied career.
The very best Donald Cerrone we've ever seen, and the reason he has so many records is because he's a guy that really embodies the term anybody, anywhere. You bring an octagon, you put it in the middle of an arena and invite Donald Cerrone, he will show up and he will give you a fantastic performance. Donald Cerrone is every man's favorite fighter, and rightfully so.
When he has faced adversity in his career, he has come through with flying colors. See the win over Yancy Medeiros that stopped a skid. Donald Cerrone with momentum, back on the proving ground here tonight. Donald Cerrone, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. Well, this place is absolutely deafening as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion makes the walk for his latest title defense. This is a huge fight, as big a fight as we can put together at 155 pounds, but the champion thinks it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, skill for skill, he's one of the best fighters in the world. That's why when you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, you always see his name right amongst the top of the guys on the list. He has every skill in mixed martial arts, but I believe it's his mind that separates him from the rest. He has a skill trap of a mind and believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, he was carrying himself this week like a guy who knew something we didn't. We'll see just how one-sided this fight could be in a matter of moments. All right, ready to go from the house that MJ built here at United Center, Chicago, Illinois, USA. Both fighters now ready to engage. Let us see who emerges in this critical matchup. Our tale of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Donald Cowboy Cerrone. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. Well, you know the book on Donald Cowboy Cerrone, a lot of finishing skills in every area of mixed martial arts. He has knockout power, an outstanding kicking game, opportunistic when it comes to the submissions, but he's not afraid to go for the takedown, particularly since moving up to this welterweight division. Always interesting to watch Donald Cerrone compete. He is back in there yet again tonight. Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Cowboy Cerrone. And the Cerrone takedown defense is there. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, leg kicks are the weapon of choice early for this kickboxer. No surprise that he would try to attack that lead limb of the boxer, who all of a sudden has to make some adjustments, and we're just getting started.
Well, he's got to beat that lead leg up. He's got to limit the mobility of the boxer by kicking that leg over and over again. He did it early. Let's see if the boxer can start to pick up on it and try to check that kick so that he doesn't get beat down and be very limited in his approach.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Cerrone gets hit and flush with that overhand.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
So more output, at least in the early going. Straight right hand, no good. Counter punch landed there by the Korean Superboy. Cowboy Cerrone working off of his back here, and you are not safe in this position with Cowboy, DC. He better be careful. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
And now he's got the back.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
The Korean Superboy getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Big ground and pound.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round. That one might have been the cleanest of the bunch.
He turned his chin, made his chin touch his shoulder with that beautiful hook. He really got all of himself into that hook. Pivoted off the right hand. Big left hook lands. What a great punch.
Nice job by him defensively there. All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't blow out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure. But he's a good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
The Korean Superboy ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Choi's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Get the mount here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Awesome, man. Your striking is looking superb. Everything you're putting out there is landing.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Ready to fight. Ready.
Round 2 underway.
Oh, nice hook.
Nice shot to the body there. Effective use of the jab there by Choi. Try to establish that jab. Slips the punch nicely there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up kill. The kill shot.
You need to fight back.
To go and end the fight.
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes. Big punch lands through the middle.
All right, now a little separation between the two fighters.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
And very effective with the ground and pound. All right, so new round, same narrative as he continues to land that hook, and I'm just not sure how many more his opponent can take.
His opponent will not be able to take many. In the previous round, he took a number of the same exact strikes, and now you can see it starts to truly wear on him.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground. Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Single collar tie now. Shows that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Man, takedown defense one-on-one. Sometimes I watch this boxer stuff shots, and it seems like he's been wrestling his whole life.
But that's the first thing you have to do when he...
Oh!
He has to evade, stay in space. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body. He hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following his game. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Cerrone's in half guard. Ground and pound strike there now.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. There it is. Now he's on the mountain.
The ground strike's starting to pile up.
30 more seconds, we can do it, let's go!
That was a slick transition.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. He passes to half.
Final seconds of the round. The Korean Superboy getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
10 minutes in the books.
All right, let's go. Take a seat here. I need you to slow down and relax. I need you to calm that mind, okay? Let's get this stand-up under control. Everything you're doing, you're forcing...
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Lands a jab. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position. Now he's going full mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Another ground and pound strike lands. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Cerrone's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Choi's back in full mount. Making all these shots count. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the...
Gotta be careful here.
Choi's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, full guard now, DC.
Yes, full guard. Watch for the top fighter to either posture or look to pass right away.
Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that much right.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it. But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye and not on his cut, but it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. Nice crack there. Takedown defense is there.
Now they separate.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Cerrone.
Another punch to the head. He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictate the pace of his opponent.
Nice shot inside by the champion. Still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know, they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. That guillotine is very tight.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Final seconds of round 3. Cerrone going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Oh, nice jab up top by Cerrone. Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll. Takedown defense holds up. Cerrone's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab. Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh, nice right hand.
Just out of the range with that right hand. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Choi's definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent. Oh, another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think you want to take too many more of those.
No, John, you gotta defend. You got to address a tactic that has worked this many times, this early in a fight. You cannot allow it to continue to build, because once that momentum gets going, you will have no way of stopping it.
And I don't have a lot of muscle over there, so I don't think I could take too many of these if I was a fighter.
Well, you need that body like mine if you want to get hit down there. You can't be too skinny.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job. Big double leg, double change.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Cerrone going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Pretty good jab there by Choi.
His cardio is great right now. He still seems fresh. Seems like he can fight 2 more rounds if he needs to.
Choi's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, he's landed a hot man. Has his chin been tested early? Oh, huge right hand!
There it is again.
And now a Choi gets the win by TKO.
What a fight! What a fight!
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched one.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
The official decision is in. We said it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
Do-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division. But we've already started to see major strides made when it comes to his skill development. This might be a UFC champion before it's all said and done.